Hello everyone, I have something exciting to share with you today. Hello everyone, we are here at the Boulevard at the Pantawan. We brought the two new cars from BYD. We can now buy electric cars here in Dumaguete. That's because Torakku Motors, the car company that sells electric cars here in the Philippines, will be putting up a store or a showroom here in Dumaguete. And I think the showroom will be ready in maybe a few months or a few weeks. And right now, just today, they started displaying two of their cars, the BYD cars, the BYD Seagull and the BYD Yuan Pro at Evermall. So if you want to check the cars out and if you want to know the prices, the two cars are there. Having electric cars here in Dumaguete means we can take advantage of the geothermal energy to run our cars, because the electricity that runs through our grid here in Dumaguete or the places around Dumaguete come from geothermal energy through the geothermal plant here in Valencia. That means we are using clean energy, clean renewable energy to run our cars. Last week I was very fortunate or very lucky because Torakku Motors invited me to check two of their cars out. Torakku Motors will be selling several cars, several brands and lots of models, but right now only two of their cars arrived here in Dumaguete because their showroom is still under construction. The cars that arrived are the BYD Seagull and the BYD Yuan Pro. So last week I went to their temporary storage to check the two cars out, and not only that, they actually allowed me to test drive the two cars. So from Amlan, so because their temporary storage is in Amlan, we drove the two cars to Dumaguete and parked it at the Pantawan or the Boulevard. And from there, test drive the Yuan Pro. I drove it around the Boulevard, Silliman University, Piapi area, Escanio area. And then the next day, I test drove the Seagull, the compact sedan, which is a hatchback. So from Amlan, I drove it to Tanay City. Both of the cars drove very well and they were both very turkey. So when I overtook some vehicles, it just go right away. Last year, some car companies like Kia, Nissan, Hyundai, etc. started introducing some of their electric cars here in the Philippines, and people got excited. I think it was in the middle of last year. And early this year, Torakku Motors, the company that I have been talking about, started introducing more brands. And today, Torakku Motors started displaying two of their cars here in Dumaguete. But in the next few weeks, I think they will be sending more cars here for us to see, like the pickup truck, maybe the radar, the RD6 radar. And maybe they will also be sending a Tesla, so we can see a Tesla here in Dumaguete. And hopefully I will be able to test drive it. And by the way, when I was there to test the Seagull and the Yuan Pro, I wasn't able to learn yet about the details of the cars because the one who is an expert about those cars were not around during that time. But I'm hoping that someday they would allow me to spend more time with the car. Maybe I can spend several days for each car so I can really test it and show to you how the car performs when used on my daily life. So in the next part of this video, I will show to you the parts where I was testing those cars or I was test driving those cars. Thank you very much to Torakku Motors for allowing me to test drive those cars. And also hopefully I can also test drive the other cars that will be arriving in the next few weeks. Thank you very much to Torakku Motors, and thank you much everyone for watching. Stress ka, sir?